On January 31st, the Japanese RWBY Twitter account posted that they would be making a major announcement, and not too long after, retweeted this announcement from a new Twitter account. Team RWBY project started. In 2013, the web animation series RWBY was created by Rooster Teeth Productions in the United States. A new project to continue the spirit of the series has been unveiled with a newly drawn visual. Further information will be released on this account as needed. The tweet had this image attached and also linked to a website that was mostly blank but had the same information as the tweet. A day later, it was announced that the cast of the Japanese dub of RWBY would be revealing information about this project at the convention Anime Japan. So what is this project? A lot of people thought that the fan artist Dishwasher 1910 was involved, since the image they showed is pretty similar to a lot of the things that they've made, but they're confirmed not to be involved. From the looks of it, this project is entirely on the Japanese side of Warner Brothers. I don't think any of the people involved with RWBY in America have anything to do with this. The CEO of HoloLive is also following this account, making some people assume this has something to do with VTubers, but I heavily doubt that with how it's being presented. We actually do have some information about what this project probably is, though. Tumblr user JagiesFix did some data mining on the website and discovered that anime.teamrubyproject.com is a registered subdomain for the website. This, along with the fact that it's being announced at an anime convention, means it's very likely that we are going to be getting an actual Japanese RWBY anime series. When all we had to go off was the image, I assumed that this was going to be a manga. It could still be like a motion comic dub with the cast or something in that vein, but I really doubt it. I've also seen it suggested that it doesn't involve the voice actors at all, and they're just announcing it since none of the actual creative team behind RWBY are in Japan. But having the voice actors for a show that's very anime-inspired, at an anime convention announce a project and having it have nothing to do with them or anime would be kind of insane. So assuming this is going to be an anime or OVA being produced in Japan, what are the possibilities of what it's going to be? I think the most likely possibility is that it's a story that takes place in an alternate universe with the same characters. I also think it's possible that this is an anthology series, with each episode being its own separate universe, maybe with each one focusing on a certain character. The very Weiss-centric image we were shown would make a lot of sense in this case. A lot of people are also speculating that it's some sort of divergence from the original timeline, like if they never went to Beacon or something in that vein. I do think this is possible too. It's probably not in the mainline RWBY universe regardless, considering Weiss in military getup in an army of robots doesn't make sense at all in canon. Less likely, but I've still seen it suggested, is an AU where all the good guys are evil. I don't really think that's what this is, but it's not impossible. I really doubt this, but I really don't want it to be a remake of the original RWBY's story. We've already seen that play out, and I don't think it would be that interesting to see it in a different format. And if they started changing stuff, then it would basically just be retconning over the main series, and would cause a lot of confusion about what show to watch in the first place. And getting into the series would be a nightmare with the canon, and yeah. The American RWBY staff are hyping this project up too. RWBY PR has overhyped some stuff that's been pretty underwhelming to me before, but never to the point of one of the VAs coming out of Twitter hibernation to post about it. This also begs the question of what's going to be done for the Western audience. Is it going to be dubbed by the American actors over here? I think this is possible, but I also think it could remain undubbed. A huge amount of the RWBY cast are anime dub actors, but also a lot of them aren't. And dubbing is very much its own skill for more traditional voice acting, with lining up with lip flaps and everything. It also has the potential to be something as incredibly lame as like a remake of the original 4 trailers. There isn't really evidence for this, and it would suck, but I can see a world where it happens. Overall, I'm very much looking forward to seeing what they announce in March, and if I have something notable to say about the announcements when they happen, I'll probably make a video about it then too. Thanks for watching.